Hello everyone, this is Jeff with EMB Nerd, and today we're going to be talking about fabric types in Chroma. Today I have Chroma Inspire open, and the fabric types, the way that we change them will work in any version of Chroma, and it's exactly the same. I just happen to have Inspire up right now, so that's what we're going to cover. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop into design number 3. And I digitized a satin here. I'm going to go ahead and select it, and let's look at our satin. So our density right now is a 0.4, and our pull compensation is at a 0.3, and it's absolute. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Tools, and we're going to go into General Options. And we are going to come right here to our default style. Now our default style is actually the type of fabric that we're going to sew on. And when you first go in there, it's going to say normal. So I'm going to switch it back to normal, and I'm going to hit OK. So let's go ahead and take a look at our satin, and I'm going to show you that our properties have not changed. Okay. Now if I digitize a new satin, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. I'm going to come here, and I'm going to make it the same size. And a little wonky on the top, but that's okay. Start and stop point. So let's go ahead and look over here at our properties windows. Now our density has changed to a 0.5, and our pull compensation is now set to none. So the big difference here is a lot of times when you're digitizing, your fabric has different types of requirements that you need to digitize for. Like for caps, you add a pull compensation and you have a little thicker density. For flats, you can open up your density a little bit. So depending on the type of fabric you're going to be digitizing for, you can come up here and you can go to Tools and General Options, and you can pick the type of material you're going to be embroidering on. So if you're going to be sewing on, let's say, silk, you can select that and hit OK. And it's not going to change my existing values, but it'll change any future values that I put in. So I'm going to go ahead and go down there, come across, and hit enter and enter. And we'll come over here. Our density is now at a 0.2, or our pull compensation is now at a 0.2. Sorry about that. And our density is still at a 0.5. We'll go ahead and bring these 3 satin stitches down. And let's take a look at some of the underlay settings and see if any of those have changed. So here our underlay is parallel. I believe it's going to be parallel here as well, and here as well. So really it's not going to change anything that you have existing, because if I go in here and I overwrite, for instance on this one, if I go in here and I overwrite the pull compensation, I turn it to absolute and I add a 0.3. So now I have manually edited that pull compensation, so it's going to keep that value no matter what fabric type I select. But any new object I digitize is going to have the attributes for that specific fabric. Let's go in here one more time and I'll show you that it's our default style, and you can pick the type of fabric you want to digitize for. And if you're not sure what type of fabric you're digitizing for, you can go to normal and digitize and manually edit your pull compensation and your density and your underlays over here. I hope that helps you guys out. And again, this is Jeff with EMB Nerd. Have a great day.